One. This is StiltzkinKupo84 with Cat and Fan Gamer TV, and welcome to our All Shields playthrough of Final Fantasy 12. I'm gonna confess something. I really wanted to go back and grind off camera before this segment here. I basically agonized over it for about 2.5 hours trying to see if the steel tables were worth it in the Cheetah Uplands, which ultimately I had to decide that they're not. Most of the pop statistics for these treasure chests are about like 30%, and then the if Gil statistic is up to 70%. So for them to even pop is only 30%, and then for it to be Gil in there is 70%. Compare that with, you know, some other tables. You get lots of 70% to pop and 50% to 30% for it being Gil. And the majority of the percentage is that, you know, it'll be there and it'll be an item. So Cheetah Uplands, I wouldn't really recommend trying to grind items here. You can. There's items here to be had. There's a Doom Mace. There's a Goggle Mask, which can be bought. And frankly, I just went back and teleported and bought those in Mosfer and High Waste, because the Goggle Mask gives you immune to blind. And it is a light armor. And I only have 3 characters capable of wearing it, so I figured, not outfitting the whole team, it should be pretty inexpensive. Joke was on me, though. It basically took all the money I had at the time, and then I sold loot. And now I'm back up to, what, 100,000 gil? So all I had to do was really sell loot. We have been covering a lot of distance lately, and you know, lots of loot and money comes with that. So the other reason I didn't really want to go through with this part of this story, I guess, is just because I personally don't like to do it. Sochin Cave Palace through, I would say, Dracula Laboratory is some stuff that I generally just don't enjoy, because it's very scripted, it's very pathed, and the very next boss fight that we're going to, especially, is something that I agonize over because of wanting to have perfect steals and, you know, amounts of bizarre items. We're going into the Mandragora fight, and each one of these tiny little Mandragoras has something that we want to steal, because it is a unique item for a bizarre recipe, and I normally like to steal one of everything from these guys. And you will see how spastic they can be when they run around, and they're hasted, and they're constantly attacking and running off, and popping back in briefly and running off, and that's really hard to steal from. So the fight itself is not nearly as hard to survive as just the fact of being able to steal all of the items from all these spastic little guys can be. And that is the main reason why I agonized over, you know, should I go back and item grind, or should I go through with more of the story? This is something that might be a little bit more fun for you to watch me go through than would be fun for me to play. I'm likely going to get frustrated. I hope I'm not going to get taken out. I don't really want to die up here. That would be embarrassing, to say the least. Dying while trying to steal everything rather than just trying to win the fight sometimes is embarrassing, but let's go. Oh, they're going to give me the option of saving my game. How wonderful. Let's make a new file. Yeah, we'll save a new file. Alright, and we have Sochin Cave Palace. And this is our FMV that we get to watch.
Hey, you sure this rabbit hole's really the way into Arcades?
Better a hare unseen than a rat in a trap. And again, if you'd prefer to go knocking on the front gates of the city, be my guest.
But what about once we're inside? Won't the city watch find us?
We'll do what we can to blend into the crowd. Our names may be notorious, but our faces are not far known.
Yes, while staying in our standard
You're
uniforms.
a princess and we didn't even recognize you.
I noticed.
We didn't even recognize you. You mean nothing to us, really, as a princess. Vaughn can't make friends here. Every time he opens his mouth, it's a disaster. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna equip Penelo with something besides the main Gosh, because she needs some more attack power. Just to pave the way a little more. And then when I get into the Mandragora boss battle, probably put the main Gosh back on her. I only hope I remember. Alright, we got some zombies here. Let's go around this way. Just because. Oh, what's gonna be up here? A high potion. We already have a lot of those. I think we have 99 of those, actually. I could have had more money if I was willing to sell every single thing that I could sell here. But I figure with this Mandragora battle coming up, it might be better to be able to save my curative items. Oh, hey, Rodrigo. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Me and my daughter are building this channel. Of course, she's a little bit young to be playing all of the Final Fantasies by herself. Thanks for tuning in to Final Fantasy 12. We play Kingdom Hearts 3 and Minecraft. Me and my daughter. She normally has the controller for Kingdom Hearts. I'm just on a backup mic. Alright, let's see. We got 8. I'm for sure going to answer that friend request. Always welcome friends. Thank you. We got about 50 minutes left on the video, though, I think. All right, let's try this. Let's try this boss battle out. So here's the gimmick that we're going with. We are going to have Thieves' Cuffs on Fran, and then we have a Gambit set to Steel. The first thing we're going to do is take off all the attack Gambits that we have. Then what we're also going to do is see that we have Faux Ice Weak on the Steel. We're going to use these elemental weaknesses to make sure. Oh, excuse me. To make sure that we are targeting the right Mandragora that we want to target, and only that Mandragora. Because we're going to divide and conquer. We're going to deal with them one at a time. And that is in an attempt to steal everything that they have, like steal an item off of one of them, and then kill that one, and then, you know, decrease the amount of enemies in the boss battle. And hopefully, if we can do that efficiently, then this will be less of a hassle for me. But of course, if it doesn't work out, there will be a lot more frustration and a lot more laughs for you guys watching me have to do this thing. So, win-win either way, I guess. I have to be in control of Fran, though, to do this here. Come on, Pumpkin Star. Ooh, I got a jack-o'-lantern. Great. So we have... Let's see, what can we do? We can do Fire Week. And that'll get rid of another item that we can steal. Mandragora Prince, I believe, is the one that... oh, okay, so we have the... You know what? I gotta figure this out. Who do we have to attack? Oh, wonderful. So we've already got the pumpkin guy. Now all we gotta do is change our gambit to the Fire Weak Gambit. On our two girls here. Fire Weak. Oh. And then we'll do Fire Weak here. I don't think I had Ash's Gambit turned on. And then we'll do... We don't want to steal from the Fire Weak guy anymore. Now we want to steal from the Earth Weak. And I don't think that we have that person around here. Couldn't steal from the Onion Queen. Oh, shoot. We're all sleepy. Where's the Onion Queen? I don't think we're in the right spot. Is that the Onion Queen over there? Oh, wow. Who is not... let's see... Mandragora Prince, Allron King, Pumpkin Star... I'm gonna go ahead and take control of Ash for a minute here. Because we got somebody. There's gotta be somebody over here that's gonna, we got our gambit set up properly, right? Fire weak, attack. Fire weak, attack. Let's... we'll get rid of Vox. Well... I don't know. I don't know. Libra, we don't need regen. We don't need Libra. We don't need... I think we do need decoy. Alright, now let's do the gambits for Ice Week, because I don't think they got them. I had thought they got them. Alright, we got the onion. So we can change Fran. We can change her gambit. Now we have Water Week. We'll do Water Week for Fran. What's the next thing that we want? We want them to do Earth Week. Let's see, we got Fire, Ice, yeah, Earth. Earth was the next one. Because that was the onion. We're not getting a lot of steal time or attack time over here. We got a lot of sleep going around. We got a tomato stock, so now we can get, let's see, the gambit, let's see. We have ice. That was one. Then top stock. What is top stock? He's been stolen from, so which one is he? Top stock is the water one. Onion Queen is the Earth one. What's the next one? Mandragora Prince. Is the Fire one. What's Alron King? I think he's the one that we're still looking for. He is Wind. Alron King is the Wind one. So now we have to do Wind Week. Now let's follow that guy. Now we have to make sure that our gambits are lining up. Our attack gambits. Onion Queen is the one that's weak to Earth. Oh, okay. Well, now we've got to bring Penelo around to our ladies. We've got to make sure Penelo hits the Onion Queen. There we go, we can double team the Onion Queen here. She's almost dead. Gotta get that Onion Queen. Alright, and I believe that gimbal stock was the last thing that we had to steal from. Let's check our inventory. Loot. Gimbal stock, tomato stock, onion, 4-leaf clover, jack-o'-lantern. So now these guys are in for it. Because this is the time where we can just put in our 2+ foes in range Fira. We'll get rid of our... Matter of fact, we'll put 100%. We want 100% HP. And then we'll get rid of that. So we're gonna do lowest HP for all these. Alright, now we'll put our Fira Gambit up. We might as well put our Flying Gambit up too. Now we're just going to be charging Fira at them like crazy. You've got 2 of them. On top stock. Here we go. Now they're at our mercy. Wonderful. We got them. Guess that wasn't so bad. I had considered for a moment putting the guy group in because they have 2 Steelers. I'm glad I didn't, because that was hard enough with 3 women. What I am glad about, though, is that nobody died. We didn't have a single KO. We got really close a couple of times. Oh, and I forgot to put the main gauche on Pinello. So we did that all with less evade than we've had for most of the battle here. Let's see, where's our... We had pots, didn't we? We had pots that showed up for this fight. It seems like now they're gone. I was looking at one, and I was telling myself, oh, I gotta pick that up. That was right before the end of the boss fight. I wonder if you have to get those before the boss fight is over? Nothing real big. There was an ether, a dispel mote, another ether, and a balance mote. So, oh well. I guess we'll go without. We need gambits again. Let's go ahead and put Libra on. There's a trap right there. 4,936 gil. Oh, that was a rejuvenation trap. Wonderful. I don't... Oh, it was. It was a... I didn't think we would get lucky twice in a row, but that was a mana font trap. So we got... Ooh, a haste mote here. Those two, by the way, are... gimmies. Those are for sure gonna be there. Now we see a crystal, but looks can be deceiving. Now if we had Viking coats equipped on some of our ladies, that would have given us 0 damage. But this is fine. We can save. Now starts the other reason. The other reason I didn't quite want to do this part of it just yet. And that is the waterfall maze. It is an optional game that you can play, but I mean, just the fact that it's there doesn't matter to me whether it's optional or not. It being there pretty much obligates me to do it because I'm just, guess a glutton for punishment like that. Let's see, what do we got here? Yes, please let us get all 5 clustered at once. We can take them out easier that way. Oh, this guy never came over. Oh, we're gonna force you to fight anyway, dude. Now this treasure chest is supposed to be here all the time. That's a shock mote. Okay. Matter of fact, let's go through this. If you examine the area map, you will see a small room in the center of the palace between the southern mirror of the soul and the northern falls of time. Oh, well, we don't have We don't have the map yet. Where's the map? Should be around here at some point, I think. Find a palace map. From the save crystal, take the east door to enter the main entrance. All sorts of demons prowl the cave corridors, so be ready for combat. In the mirror of the soul, run through the ancient door to the path split. Watch out for a swarm of imps and pit fiend. Next, turn east and stay close to the easternmost right. Okay, I think maybe we didn't go far enough up here. Oh, yep, there it is. We were definitely supposed to come down here. Wow, Ash is just ripping out those powerful black magic spells. It's crazy. Alright. So I got this to show you guys. There's a small room right here. The cave, palace, mirror of the soul. This is the southern portion. Then there's the Sochin Cave Palace Falls of Time. And then there's the Destiny's March. So this little room in the center is what they're talking about here when they talk about the room that can't be reached. So you see a small room in the center of the palace between the southern mirror of the soul and the northern falls of time. Right? This room holds a treasure chest with an item inside. However, a waterfall blocks the entrance from the north. In fact, numerous waterfalls block passages between the areas. When you move from the Falls of Time area to the Mirror of the Soul area, you trigger magic that actually moves the waterfall locations. The game states the course to the waterfall seems to have changed. If you follow the correct route back and forth between the two areas, you can create a path to the secret room. The best way to describe the route is visually through a map, so move from room to room in the order shown here. So what we're going to do, the first move, is we have to run off the map here. We're going to go to this side because they want you to start from the top. We start from the top, they want you to run all the way through here and down, back to the front again. They want us to come all the way around to the left side, so we've got to fight our way through all these imps here. We got another dude over here. Another pod, I should say. There's a zombie guy. And then we have to move all the way up through here. So when we end here, the waterfalls seem to have changed. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to stick to the west side here. Stick to the west. We're going to fight some of the strikers. Alright, and we're going to walk all the way up. We'll goad them into coming over here because I don't want to be pulled off course. So we're to walk all the way up this side. Then come around this way. We're going to go through this ancient door. We got some more strikers and a Wendigo. Let's come back out this door. And we're basically going to carve a path all the way to the east and take the easternmost route back out. Oh no, we're not. My bad. No, not the easternmost. We're taking the second from the east, so this one here. The course of the waterfalls seems to have changed. Wonderful. Now that we have that done, we're going to go straight across. So we're going to be using this land bridge here to get across. We'll kill a folklore or two, because why not? I want that treasure there. And then we come down through this opening here. Was that correct? Yes. Okay, now we're gonna come back down and around. We gotta take this path all the way. I might just grab this pot here. So we're going to take this path all the way down and around to the second... Whoops, wrong way. Here we go. Lots of imps. Good thing we're not having trouble clearing any of these enemies. I've been through here at too low of a level before, and it is quite a slog. I mean, it's pretty terrible trying to get through here at less than optimal levels. Okay, so we got that done. We got this. We gotta get this potion here. And we're going through the second entrance to the west. And the waterfalls have changed again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this all the way over to the second to the west entrance up top. So basically all we've done is pretty much do a spiral all around the area. It's sort of a spiral. It's hard to put into words other than that. Now this striker has pulled us a little bit off course. Don't want to get off course. Oh no, that's right. That's where we want to be. So we'll come through this way. And then we're supposed to loop around again, but we're going to make a sharp loop this time. I have to say I'm really liking this Avenger and the Berserk effect that it has. Pretty much nullifies magic, and it forces them to just fight us toe to toe, which of course is always a losing battle for them. So now we're gonna come through here. And you hear a door open in the distance, which is sweet because now we get some of these treasures. This Folklore seems to think that he doesn't have to join in the fight and help his buddy. Got a Sasuke Sazuri over there. This is what we really wanted, was the 1,000 Needles technique. That is basically what we're after, because in here, the Pilgrim's Door Pilgrim's Door holds not for you. That way lie trouble and confusion. You who are yet drawn to the Pilgrim's Door, the heart of time and the deeds you must accomplish share their place amidst the falls. Okay, we're gonna open the door. So it's just a Mega Elixir. Really, that's all it is. We did all that for an extra Mega Elixir. But we also got the Suzuka Sazuri, which we're not able to use anyway in this all shields playthrough. You can't use any two-handed weapons, and ninja swords are two-handed, so really all we got out of that was the 1,000 Needles technique, but I'm happy just to have that. It serves our purposes rather well. Let's see. What are we going to do now? We're going to go... Well, we got to go over here. I want to light the way, as it were. So we're going to come up through here again. Beat up some guys over here. I want to come this way, so we're going to light up this corner of the level. Supposed to be some guys in here. Let's show them what it is. Oh yeah. They're hurt. Alright. Now we will go to the opposite side and show them what it is. There is a special way to go through these doors later in the game in order to defeat the Hellworm, but we're not even powered up to the proper level for that, so we're not going through the proper way to open the path to the Hellworm at this point in time. We're just trying to light up all of the areas in the map as best as we can. There's a chamber, there's this chamber over here, the Hall of the Wrath God, has a sort of a quarter circle path that leads there if you can unlock it, but we're not doing that right now. Alright, now we got these guys here. And it's a really good thing that we're doing so well on MP right now. Because we're about to head into a boss fight right here. And this boss fight is gonna be a little bit difficult in the fact that we don't know. Wait, you know what? I gotta change my equipment. So this boss fight is a little difficult in that, well, I'll steal off him first. The boss divides. It's a ghost boss, the Ahriman, and it divides, and we don't know which one is the real one. So we sort of have to just keep fighting until we get the right guy. Sort of like the Shredder boss fight from Turtles in Time. Amazing how tropes persist over the years. Do we have the Steel Gambit on? Probably not. Let's steal off him. Okay, now we can get rid of that Gambit altogether. And we can change our equipment. We're gonna equip another black belt. Now everybody's got black belt. Doom. We have Remedy Gambit set up for Doom. Are they turned on? They are turned on. Alright, we're just gonna Fira these guys into oblivion. See, his double had to vanish away because he couldn't handle it. Wonderful. If you just multicast these black magic spells here, it's a great way to figure out exactly who the Ahriman is every single time. Because the doubles won't be able to handle. They won't be able to take more than one hit, and we can always deal out multicasts every single time. So you hit him with, oh shoot. We gotta attack. Matter of fact, there's a better way to cure the confused status than attacking in this version. We have Nukai Sand, which is great. Because in a lot of other Final Fantasies, you just have to attack them to knock them out of their confused state. Is the poach, is he immune to the poach? I gotta wonder. Well, that's okay, we beat him anyhow. Alright guys, we're not out of the fire yet, but we are essentially done with all the big stuff in this dungeon. And that's cool. We have a little bit of Arcades stuff to do up here. There's supposed to be treasure in this room. Let's see if there actually is. Cura. Then X potion. Bubble moat. I don't think any of this stuff is game breaking or anything like that. Elixir. It's just that, well, if it's gonna be here 100%, then darn it, I want it. Okay, did we get 5? Because there was 5. There was 1 in that corner. 1 in this corner. 1 over there. There's 1 over there. You must have got them all. Okay. Well, let's go through the door here. Now there's a big trap that you can get hurt on pretty bad, leading up into some strikers. None of these traps are beneficial like the ones that were in the prior chambers. All these hurt, and they hurt big time. They're scaled to our level now, so don't hit these. It always helps to have Libra equipped. You can always cast Float or wear Steel Palins or whatever, but it's far more convenient just to use Libra. Because who wants to wear Steel Palins on 3 different people? And then who wants to waste all that MP keeping Float casted? Alright, let's get a potion, a pot here. There's another pot. There's 1 there. Now there's a little passage down here we can go down. And guess what? If we were just hoping for a sign of life, here it is. A natural spring. How cool is that? So we're getting close to something that's not dead and reanimated, as it were. Alright, Chamber of the Chosen. I feel like in the vanilla there used to be some kind of a treasure over in that corner. In that horn of that spiral there. Disuse pedestal. Activate the lift. Alright. Got a little cutscene. Oh, less of a cutscene than I thought. Anyhow. Great. What we needed was a save spot. Badly. And it's good to have a save spot here because we're getting ready to go into Arcades. Arcades is a very money-sucking place. You can spend a small fortune here if you're not careful, and so you sort of need a save point before all of these cutscenes that we're gonna experience coming up through here. Because if I get to the shop and I realize that I didn't have enough money coming here, that I can always go back.
Ooh,
off camera.
Smells less like a capital, more like a sewer.
Yeah.
Even empires have need of sewers. The runoff from Arcades proper pools here, those who lack papers to live in the city itself. The mighty who have fallen, and the fallen who would be mighty. Their eyes never leave Arcades.
I guess it must be a lot nicer than this place.
Oh, to be sure. Arcades reeks of a different filth. Let's be off. We can follow our noses to Draclaw.
So we have an Arcadian in our midst. I mean, Balthier just sort of looks the part. Once you see what's here, you can tell he was raised here. Now this is new. Plenty of worms come up out of the ground here, but not many of them are the sort with 2 legs. Come and make your fortune in the capital. A word of advice, worms: turn back while you've still got gil to your name. See? I told you. We're gonna spend a lot of money in this place. Precious girl. Oh, precocious girl. Come to buy information, or perhaps to sell. Knowledge is what makes this town work. Why, if I had a gill or a chop to spare, I'd make an offer for what you know right now. Wow. That's pretty nice of you. But I don't think I know anything that you would want to pay for. Let's see. Arcadian Vulgar. All of these are Vulgars. Welcome to Arcades. Old Arcades, that is. The people here, they all took their dreams up to the city and had them stripped away and fell back down. Dang. Yours is an unfamiliar face. If you're here hoping to go up to the city, best find yourself information that's like to interest the ardents and the gentry. Word travels fast in this town. New information is born, grows old, and dies in a day. The Emperor's assassination? Ancient history, my friend. Well, shoot, that's the only news I had. Now that's a face I dislike. It's the eyes. Beady, shining, eyes that see but never show. You know the sort, eh? Whom do I speak of? Vane, of course. Only a man like that could do what he's done, killing his own 2 brothers in cold blood for opposing the Emperor. And killing the Emperor. Spoilers. Headed to the city, are you going to be a soldier like the rest of them? I wish you luck. You go up there, you die a little inside. Yeah, part of you goes cold and black, just like them senators. I'd stay down here if I were you. Oh man, that's pretty bleak. I tire of swapping tidbits of information in the street, though there's naught else I fancy doing. Truth be told, that's the problem with success. What can you catch here? Well, lots of things, I suppose. Depends on what you're fishing for. Me, I'm fishing for my past, for a fire in my youth. What? No, you cannot feed a family with the past, but you can keep yourself warm at night. Dang. My dad's the head of one of them big entry prizes up in the city. You mean he was the head? He ain't the head no more. There's lots of them around here. Them as used to be heads, I mean. Oh, okay, well, they're having, my pa's better than you discussion, I guess. Do you wonder why I sit here doing not day come and day go? I've done me a bit for the Empire, that's why I've earned me rest. Don't you ever fancy a rest, young'un? No. Do you have a business with us? I tell you straight out, we have no money, so don't even bother trying to relieve us of it. Okay? Works for me. I'm not a bad dude. In fact, the last time I was a bad dude was was in the regular Nintendo era. I had bad dudes. It was a terrible game. I played many a man false in the city, so I did. Course I was being played just the same. Thought I didn't know it. I've ruined so many men, 'tis all I can do now to hide myself here and hope that I don't run into any former clients. What am I doing? Gathering tidbits of knowledge, that's what. Think I got bags of time like you oldies? 'Cause I ain't. Okay. Brother mine, if we only bought them cockatrices when we had the chance, why we'd be rich men today, so we would. Ah, okay. I've lived here for a good while now, but I had a jolly hard time when I first arrived. The city was a far cry from my native Giza, you see. But I've seen much in this town, people of all walks of life. Now there's a fascinating thing. I've seen plenty of men who failed at it, lost their hope and then their happiness, most sad. Why, hope's the most important thing of all. We cockatrices, we must hold on to hope even when our days in this world seems to be numbered. Me, I hope to see my homeland once more. Well, there you go. We don't have a name on that cockatrice now. I think we will at some point in the game, for sure. Have a name on that cockatrice. Fresh Ardent, who am I? Ain't it plain to see? I'm one of the many what tried to make it up to the city and fell back down here. If only I hadn't signed that paper. Yeah, I was an Ardent with the rest of them, and all it took was one broker, one binding agreement, and nary a scruple in sight. If I find them all... did you want something? Oh, how to get to the city. Up these stairs, then off to the west. Entrance is up there. Better be prepared, mate. Oh, well, we've got plot armor. So we'll be prepared regardless. Once she gets going, she don't have to go on. I only hope her granddad sees her straight. Ain't my place to worry about it, I suppose. My granddaughter claims she's seen a great airship, of course. I thought it was the Alexandria, that being the biggest I know of. But her description, mayhap they've made a new, bigger airship now? Dang. I'm off tomorrow to Destiny, mark my words. I'll be the richest man in Arcadia soon, and I'll bring you a diamond ring big enough to prove it. So soon? Ah, no, I knew 'twould come in time. Spare me the diamond, just stay true, I'll be waiting. Aw, she wants her man to stay true. Oh, you there, you look like someone who knows a good deal when he sees it. So how's about some Moogles then, eh? I've got 8 of them, discount if you take the lot. It's a bargain, they're cute, they dance. Oh, he's trying to hawk us some Moogles? That Sikh over there seems a bit dodgy. He says he's a merchant of some sort, but I haven't seen him peddling any wares. Yeah, he's trying to get one over on us. Get some of our money. Is that the Moogles he's talking about? Whoa. I've been told that joining the Watch is a good way to get on in the world, yet others tell me it's a hard life, full of hard choices. What to do, what to be. That's the problem with having too much information. It's difficult to make up your mind. See that bridge up there? On the far side of that is the Imperial City of Arcades. When I get a bit bigger, I'm gonna be a soldier there. Now we gotta see this. A Sikh there was, he sought to play Kupo84. Kupo84. Said he'll take you far away, Kupo84. A gourmet tour he promised us, Kupo84. But all we've had is curds and whey, Kupo84. Okay. The Mughals ate. I'll bet there's a fanfic wrote about them somewhere. My little brother's back. Pride and joy of the clans come back with tales from the city. How was it? Don't tell me. You made a mint, didn't you? Enough for all of us, I'll bet. Well, I did set up a shop, but the competition let your guard down for a moment, and the next store will next door over will slip a knife in your ribs. How I've wanted to come home. Yeah, I guess it's cutthroat over there. What? We ain't here for your viewing pleasure or nothing. We're brigging, nor are we blocking up your precious gutter. Not yet, at least. So get lost. Well, all right. He's speaking in some English slang. Away, away, my granddad was a right important man up in the city, don't you know? Hush with you, sweetheart. Begging your pardon, sir. Pay no mind to her. She talks about things she knows little of. I've a lot in me past, but today I'm just one of the proud wretches of Old Town, clinging on to the underbelly of the Empire. Now leave us be. Well, I feel like a good Brit would do that dialogue a lot more justice. I'm bloomin' hungry. Me mom and me gran keep telling me that sitting's best when you're hungry, but it don't seem to be working for me. Maybe if I have a chat with me mom, I'll forget about me empty belly, or maybe not. I'm bloomin' hungry. Sorry, little guy. Just good to be home. Those who went up to the city and never came back, either they made it or they fell wayside, forgotten. But not me. Who's this guy? This geezer? Nah, he ain't dead. Not by a stretch. He was a soldier once, made it pretty far, it seems. He's lived a full life, if you ask me. Oh, well, so you're okay with him being dead? Theoretically? Because he doesn't look like he's living too well. Oh, man. Well, let's go cross this bridge here. We'll see what's going on. You know, where's that, oh, we got a save crystal up here. That's good. Hello there, Mom. Oh, I don't bother trying to talk to her. My sister's not supposed to be looking off into the distance since her fellow went up to the... has not stopped looking in the distance since her fellow went up to the city. Oh, dang. Know where the Alley of Muted Sighs got her name? There's two kinds of people here. Them as want to go up to the city, and them as want to keep those people down here where they belong, telling them lies and spreading misinformation to confuse them. Them poor ones what never made it up, they're the ones what are sighing, see? You weren't headed up to the city, were you? Well, we kinda were. Me, I'm ready to begin a new life in the city, that's for sure. I've been tricked out of all I own before, but this time I'll go prepared. Indefatigable Granny. Wow, dude, I feel like that could be a Dungeons & Dragons character right there. Psst, I'll tell you a secret. But it stays between us two, right? I spied somewhat incredible just now. What wouldn't you like to know? 'Twas a bag of coin, just thrown in a barrel it was. With a hoard like that, the city'll be me oyster. I don't go telling anyone here. Well, who would I tell? Trying to go up to Arcadius perchance? I know the types, all hopes and dreams, but never any knowledge. You wouldn't venture into battle without a blade, am I right? Go into the city without the proper knowledge, why, 'tis the same thing. And I'll tell you something else. It was knowledge that brought them senators to their knees, and that's the truth. Still want to go to the city? Okay. Migraine's got me worried. She keeps talking about going to the city and making her fortune. Making her fortune? She's old. Ah, that was your indefatigable granny, huh? Oh, man. I don't think you can look down on me. I'm saving me Gil to get out of here. And up there, why, I've got a bag full of coin put aside already. That is, I had a bag full of coin till someone came along and stole it. Grr, I was sure it'd be as safe as houses in that barrel, too. Well, this dude knows where it is. Okay, so it was in a barrel, and this woman's standing by a barrel, but I think she's just gonna make us talk to her if we go over there. Let's talk to this girl. You going on from here? On from here is Arcades. You go there, you'd best watch yourself. People here, they'd pluck the feathers from a living chocobo if they thought they could make a profit on them. I'd turn back if I was you. Oh, people there. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a lot of pots in a very small area. Nothing wrong with that, of course. We like making money. Let's see. Who's talking over here? Proper gent. Otto, you think you might not stare at me? I'm in the midst of a very important conversation. Well, Otto, I hate to crash your date, but you're an NPC and I'm in the town now, so you're supposed to talk to me. Furman, come to hear a tale perhaps? There's a lot to be learned from the stories of the past. A lot of youngsters seem to have forgotten. To your peril, you should show a little more respect for fairy tales. Well, okay. That was confusing. Oh, this way, this way. Street here. Jewels. Might a boy be in the market for some information? Sorry, I've none worth selling. Such a boy would be wise to pass on anything he heard to me, though. Pay a good price for word of goings-on in the Ministry of Law and Senate. A boy could stand to make a profit. Well, alright. We'll keep that in mind. Even though we've basically been told we know nothing of value. I'll best not speak to me lest my ill luck rub off on you. I've lost everything. Everything. Ah, if I'd only had the right information. Well, this is good information. We have a pot over here. That's the only kind of information we need. Let's see. We got another pot over here. Hey, you. People around here, they're the ones what didn't make it up there. Dregs, dropouts. Ah, how I tire of the vulgar life, but I'll get out. Ah, right. Okay. The city's just up these stairs. My head says all I've got to do is walk up them, but my feet are trembling. What with the assassination and all. Huh. That's odd. I spent some time in the city once gathering up all the information I could lay my hands on. But it turns out some of it weren't true, and before long I ended up back down here. Oh, so people will give you false information. I have plans to go to the city with my bow, but he's kept me waiting for hours. I expect he's lost. Sigh, he's so I want so much more than this provincial life. Jules, well, Jules, we're gonna try to go on without you. Let's save up here. Oh, Shaggy Dill. Okay, if you're stuck, just did this part 2 days ago. Oh, well, thanks. I'm pretty sure that we need to talk to Jules. Yeah, we need to talk to Jules here. Oh, well, maybe we need to talk to those, yeah, well. There's a sight for sore eyes. Don't think I'd be seeing you again. Not here. Yep. Oh, wonderful. End of the street here. A pirate would do well to smile. Wouldn't want to sour his reputation. You know this guy? An old friend, he's a streetier, a peddler of rumor and hearsay, by the name of Jules. He'd bite a gill given him by his own mother, and shave it by half to pay for her funeral. Sometimes an ear with a tight purse string's the best order of the day. Like when a pirate decides he fancies going up in the world. To the city? You know a way? In Arcadia's knowledge is power, and power has a way of opening doors, boy. Now a fool will buy a sack of feathers for his pillow, but a wise man, he'll buy a whole steak of cockatrice and get his fill of meat into the bargain. So wise up. How does 1,500 gil sound? Nah, we don't want it. That's okay. We don't want that. We've talked to her, so I guess we've talked to everyone. I guess we do want that tip. I was not sure that we had talked to everyone yet, and I was just trying to get all of the what should we say? All of the dialogue out of the way. Let's see. Alright, Jules, come on, where you at? Tell us your great information. Bright boy, you learn fast. Call this meeting to order. Tell me, boy, heard any rumors in town? Did hear about a man who picked up a bag of coins out of a barrel. Bags and barrels. A boy would do well to bring that morsel to a man named Beasley near here. Tell him what you've learned. Yeah, we saw Beasley on the way in. I think he was over here somewhere. That's Furman. That was Otto over there. Beasley right here. What, you're telling me that you know the bloke that's taking me coin? Oh, it was him, was it? Well, I talked to him. Do I gotta talk to Jules again? This... which way? This way. Well, I don't see any. Ah, okay, well. Maybe I could just fight you if the game would let me fight you. Where's Jules at now? He's sitting on the crates. Yeah. This is why I don't particularly care for this part of the game, to be honest. Every time I play this part of the game, I get turned around, and you spend so little time here during an average playthrough that it's just not worth it. But you know, if I knew this spot a little better, I might be able to go through a little faster. So the first time that we saw Jules... Okay. First time we saw Jules, he was sitting... in a corner. And... where's that at? Ex-broker? No, not here. Nope. Gotta go this way. Well, I guess maybe we're supposed to be back in the other part of town. On crates. Sitting on crates, sitting on crates. There he is. Alright. You told him just as I told you? Good boy. Not sure what any of this has to do with going up in the world. Oh, witness the power of knowledge, my boy. See, it begins. Aye, 'tis a fight. Beasley's gone wild. Alright, okay. Now's your chance. Thanks, Jules. There you go. Never thought you'd go for such a meager price. Pirates should know what words are worth. Gil uncountable. Here's some words for you. The prodigal Bonanza's son come back to the Imperial Roost. See? Words of much value, these. Bah. Well, we made it into Arcades, that's the important thing. Now we've got a lot more running around and fetch quests and match pairing to do, and... oh, a little movie scene.
You're gaping like a fish out of water.
I'm just checking out the city. Even if it is the Empire.
You've changed, Vaughn. You were always marching to your own beat. Almost like you were impatient, even. In a good way.
Yeah, it is pretty,
Maybe it's because
pretty trying on your
more now.
patience.
Never imagined I'd ever come this far away from home. Hey, Lars is here in the city, isn't he? He's a tough one. I wonder how he's doing.
Oh yeah, good old
You
Larsa.
always wear a soft touch, Vaughn. You know what's amazing? I always thought I'd go my whole life without meeting people like the Princess or Lord Larsa. And here we are in the capital.
I know. It's a little over my head sometimes.
Good, Vaughn. You've come to understand the difficulties of serving royalty.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
That wasn't a complaint, was it, Bosch?
Right. Let's get moving.
Hey, don't change the subject.
Right.
Alright, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I can use help. For sure. Alright, I'm gonna illuminate that there. Now let's see. There's a part of this town that you can go to and hit a save point. But I'm not sure we can get there yet. Some business to attend to. We'll meet again later. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, we gotta go through here. Yup. Let's try to see if we can, if there's the a save crystal in the aerodrome. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So here's a save spot. Alright. Now we've got some Arcadian match game stuff to do. We have to save 2,500 gil for jewels. So after we're done shopping for upgrades, which really the only upgrades I'm worried about, honestly, are going to be in the magic shop. See what we can buy up here. I'm gonna light all these paths up so that we know where we're walking. There's the weapon shop. I suppose we could take a look in there. There's a weapon and armor shop. There we go. What are pine and sandalwood shops? Here in Arcadia, people spend their whole lives trying to get their hands on pine chops, and if they're lucky, a chop of fine sandalwood. Gil, they're only good for the buying and selling of goods. You can have all the gil in the world and it won't buy you respect. Only chops of pine or a chop of sandal will win you that. See, the chops represent your contribution to the greater good of the Empire. Some citizens might come by pinewood chops enough for their daily lives, but it takes a soldier or some great deed to earn the sandalwood. Yeah, I'm just passing through, man. I thought maybe there'd be some weapons and armor for sale. But I think that only unlocks and oh, there it is. Alright, what weapons you got? Rune blade? Dang. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit of money. But what we're using right now is the... Ooh, we're not even using the diamond sword. Well, I guess we can buy a rune blade. We were using a platinum sword? Alright, Yakai, Zephyrpole, Oracle come Dirk, wow. Yeah, we'll buy 2 of those. Doom Mace. Let's see. I guess we can buy Doom Maces too. Let's, what do we got to sell? Anything, we'll sell Suzuka Suzuri. And then... we didn't get any armor. We got a lot of this stuff. We got a lot of new Kai sand. Let's sell 50 of those. Let's sell 50 high potions. We didn't need anywhere near as much of those as I thought we would for the Mandragora thing there. Float moat. We don't really need float moats. We'll sell 50 of those. Teleport stone. Let's see. Earth Magicite we can sell. Yeah. So do the co-worlds drop them, or do you have to steal them? We got a lot of Arcana. Arcana does not sell for very much. Huh. Oh, it's poach, right. Alright, well, I don't think our armor seller has anything that we want to buy. To be honest, barrel coat we already have. Well, we could use a Gaia hat. We've already got some Maduin gear. I'm not really psyched about any of that, so we'll go ahead and leave. I just want some magic now. Some magic and some technics. That's a gambit shop down there, so we don't need... I'm pretty sure we got all our gambits. Let's see. We got a magic shop here. By Thundaga, nice. That's our second Aga spell out of the big 3. Sweetling, had you heard? My good friend Otto's gone missing. Oh, I heard. Fell in love with a, pardon me, tart down in Old Arcades. They say he always was a character. Oh yeah, yep. I know all about the mirror mail. You can actually get those if you want to challenge yourself. You can go into the Feywood super early, as early as the Paramana Rift, and you can fight the Mirror Knights for those. But you know, you might put your party in danger doing that too early, too early in levels. I can't remember if it's a steal or a drop or a poach, but those Mirror Knights will give you mirror mails. Okay, let's see. Techniques from far and wide, both old and new. Let's see what... Nope, I already got all your techniques there, bud. Your techniques are played out. Alright. Nobasi, let's go to the cab. Where's the air cab guy? Ah yes, the air cab man here. Only those with 3 or more chops may ride this cab, boy. Nothing personal, I assure you. A chop, what's that? That's 1 million gil, thank you. That's crazy. Having a spot of trouble, are we? I have a message from Master Balthier. He is waiting in Central. He says to come quickly. On this, but we need a chop. What is a chop anyway? When a boy wants information, that's right. Boy pays 2,500. Yeah, okay. Why an upstanding citizen of the Empire carries a chop? It's a mark of status, sometimes a writ of transit for others. 6 hours. That's a long grind. If you were aiming to go to Central, where the gentry live, I think you'd need 3 chops. How do you get them? Like I said, the key is knowledge, boy. You do your part on the street, talk to the right people, you learn your chops in no time. That doesn't sound so bad. People in Arcades love doing deeds. Why, if they're helping you out, it must mean they're superior, understand, boy? Not sure I do, but I'll give it a try. Thanks, Jules. Friend of Master Balthier is a friend of mine. Alright. Okay, so basically we're supposed to walk around and talk to people. Where's the... I gotta look this up. I know it's in here somewhere. Fish in the desert, drove the hero, Arcades. These are some of the espers. I know it says something about the chops in here. Hunt club owner. Yeah, I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that piece of information here. Arcadia's information exchange. Okay, we got it. I got it. Mulberry. Which one are we in now? We're in Nilbasi, so we have to find a determined researcher and an ex-researcher. Eager Crier, that's who we found, so let's go ahead and a gentleman onlooker we need to find. Worried husband. Materialistic woman. Commit this tale to memory. Why are my wages halved? Oh, this is part of the game. Do nothing. We're looking for a materialistic woman. No, she's a faded star. Oh, wrong way. You know what? Did that take off my memory? Ex-researcher. Alright, let's commit that to memory. A grand line of gamesmen. So the athletic woman... Avid reader. Don't do that again. Alright. That's because I need to go this way. Alright. No, not that. Nope, not that. Avid reader, where is he? Well, there's the gentleman onlooker that I was looking for earlier. There we go. My sister seems overly concerned with my wealth. She should now know I get proper exercise, at least an hour daily. Games in the room at the laboratory. Okay, well... Thank you for the pine wood chop there, buddy. That's all we really wanted from you anyway. Gentleman onlooker, and we have to find the eager crier. We have found him before. Oh, there we go. Pine wood chop, nice. Okay, so let's do senior researcher. So now we need to look for the failed researcher. There we go. We have 3 sandalwood chops, but you know what? We don't want just 3. We want all of them. Oh, we don't want to talk to this guy yet. The aspiring starlet, we have to go for the faded star. Where's the faded star at? Okay, well, there we go. Now there's the husband. And we want to talk to the materialistic woman, which we still haven't found. we haven't found a determined researcher either. That's gotta be the materialistic woman. Alright, there's somebody that we haven't talked to yet, for sure. Avid reader, let's see. Materialistic woman. Researcher. Determined researcher. Now we have to talk to the failed researcher, which we just left up here somewhere. Alright. Oh, no, we need the ex-researcher. My bad. Ex-researcher, there we go. Alright, now we've done all those, we get to pick a different I guess we'll do this section of the city up here. Different district, that's right. Oh, okay, I didn't know those things about the joypad. Alright, hey, come on. Poor wife. She is the receiver of the information because she didn't give us any memory. Commit this tale to memory. Avid traveler, and so we need to find a traveling gentleman. No, don't go through there. Oh boy. You know what, this might be the traveling gentleman, but probably not. Oh, that's the poor husband. We're gonna find that traveling man. Let's see. Okay. So a lot of this is just talking to everybody once. So that you know, oh, you know what? Oh, man. I just wrecked it because I went through there. Commit this tale to memory of the tutor. So we've got the proud mother. We need to make a match. We need to look for the tutor. I think we found the tutor before. Yes. Alright, so we got the proud mother and the tutor. Next, we gotta talk to this avid traveler. That's who we were talking to the first time. No, we'll do the poor wife. Yeah. Because the poor husband is right over here. At least he was. Oh, yep, there he is. Wait a minute. The poor husband is not the recipient to the poor wife? Oh. No, the poor wife is the recipient of the poor husband's story. There we go. Alright, so we got one. We need to find the traveler now. How have we not found the traveler yet? We've been through most of this. I'll bet he's up here somewhere. Yeah, okay. I think this is the traveler. Traveling gentleman, right? Alright, well, we got a pine wood. Reminiscing lady and a family-minded girl. I don't think we've seen a reminiscing lady. Here she is. Family-minded girl was all the way at the other end. Family-minded girl was down here somewhere. There we go. Now there's stories and all this stuff, but not all of it's great. We don't need the proud mother or the tutor anymore. So here's a look-alike. We need to find another look-alike. Okay, we found an ardent woman. We can find an ardent man. And the ardent man is somewhere up here, yep. Alright, now there's a would-be judge. The judge's wife. Oh, we need to talk to the would-be judge first. Now here's a judge's wife. Now we have found the reminiscing lady, the avid traveler, the... Oh, we need the daughter-in-law and the man from Giza. Where's the daughter-in-law? Oh, not here. None of these people. Daughter-in-law is over here somewhere, obviously. Daughter-in-law right there. Okay, man from Giza right there. Now let's see. We got the we need the lookalike. We need the talented woman in the academia. Okay. Well, there's a talented woman who's around here somewhere. Oh, we'll get this lookalike here. Yep. And then we'll go to the lookalike down here. There he is. Seen the swindler about? Not that you'd know if you did. He's a master of disguise. Why, he dressed like me and walked off with my earnings. If I don't find him quick, I'm ruined. Finish. End of the story. I can't go back to scratching for the gill in the old town. How'd he imitate me so well? Are you utterly daft? The one who's looking for the swindler is the swindler, don't you see? 'Tis the oldest trick in the grimoire, my boy. What's that? He's still nearby? Good. Time to put an end to this at once and for all. Don't worry, you'll have my gratitude and a bit in your pocket. So the swindler, the lookalike is going around asking for the lookalike. It's pretty ingenious, actually. That was the one funny story that I think, you know, I kind of liked. I'll always remember it. Let's see. Academian, traveling gentleman. We need the talented woman. I think the talented woman must be down here somewhere. Yep. I'm often told I have a knack for magics. Alright, well the academian's up here, we know about that. Alright, sir. So basically all these people, they just need to be, they need something. Half of them need something and the other half have information that they need. And you're just supposed to be there for them. Already one we've done, proud mother, poor husband, would-be judge. We've done all those. Alright, now we get to pick another. Let's see, Trant. Sure, we'll do Trant. Now this one's not going to be too hard because there's only 6 pairs in here. Boutique Air. So now we need to find somebody who goes with the boutique air. Money gentleman is who we need to find. Money gentleman. I guess she needs some money to start up her boutique. No, we don't want him. Well, here's all of our starting points right here. We've lined them up. Oh man. So there's a smitten man that we can match with a smitten woman. This is a historian. We don't need a historian. We need a money gentleman. Here we go. Alright, now a farce goer and a girl on an errand. We saw a farce goer and a girl on an errand. Music appreciator. And a lutenist. A lutenist. There's the farce goer. Geez, a lutenist is not as hard, not as difficult of a word to say on camera as a pianist. But a lutenist is a musician just like a pianist, nonetheless. Alright. Smitten man. Commit this to memory, and now we need... Oh, no. Don't want that. Smitten woman. Come here, you smitten woman. Yep, there you are. Alright, builder. Builder goes to the artisan architect. The artisan architect was, I remember, he was tucked away somewhere. He was tucked away in a corner. He was a little bit hard to find. The farce goer and the... Oh no! Darn it, well, we forgot that. We forgot that one. We're gonna have to go with the farce goer now. Man. Let's... Girl on an errand. There we go. We got that chop. Now what? Now who do we talk to? Historian? A perceptive man. Okay. we go. Who's this for? Oh, artisan, okay. So we need a builder. Oh. Where's that builder? There he is. And the artisan. I know you're over here. Dude, really? The artisan was right here. How is that fair? I am so sure I found the artisan right over there. That's a perceptive man. That's a lutenist. Oh, he's all the way down, that's why. His air bubble disappeared. Alright. Oh boy, let's do Rihanna. Philosopher cuisine goes to the dangerous chef. We need to find a dangerous chef. There we go. Alright. Now let's go to the other person over here. Researcher's wife. Oh, dang. So the researcher's wife is not someone who will give us a memory. Well, good brother. Waiting woman is who we need to pair with the good brother. Happy novelist, eh? You look like someone from a rock concert. I need to figure out who you are anyway. You're a lazy profiteer, alright. Waiting woman, yes, I have this thing for you. Alright. Green cellar. Alright. got a green cellar. I know who you need. You need a vegetable vendor. The vegetable seller right there. Come here, buddy. Alright. Good brother. Here, researcher's wife. Have we seen... Oh, we need the researcher. That's right. I almost forgot. Okay, now we need to find... Who's this? Tarot reader? Tarot reader. Who do we need to link up with the tarot reader? The happy novelist. Ah, the one who looks like the rock concert lady. Look at her leggings. She's obviously like from the Pussycat Dolls or something. It's like the female version of Kiss. Okay. Lucky man. Commit this to memory. Now, who's the lucky man get paired with? Ah, the romantic lady. We saw her midway through. No, she's down here somewhere. There she is. The German lady is not giving us anything, so she must be the person who is the recipient. Lazy profiteer. Lazy profiteer is paired with the researcher's wife all the way back at the front. Nope, not you. Researcher's wife, there you go. Now we need to find the last person. I think the German lady is a match for the last person. Tour leader? Tour leader. Let's match the tour leader up with the German lady. Alright. We got the tour leader, the lucky man, the tarot reader, good brother, the green seller, the lazy profiteer, and the philosopher of cuisine. See, how many sandalwood chops do we have? Pinewood chop. 28 of them. Do we need 28 of them? Tarot reader. We can contact the tarot reader and she'll tell us how many are left in each city. Alright. Read my misfortune. Then tell it I shall. Yes, no, Oh, The answer reveals itself, yet its meaning is obscure to me. I see nothing in Trant, nothing in Mulberry, nothing in Reyna, nothing in Nilbas. Well, I hope that was of assistance to you. I'm sure many trials await in your future, but do face them with hope. That could always be worse. Alright, so now we have to figure out where to bring these. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go back to the district we started in. Because we found the guy who turns in the sandalwood chops. He was in the arms department here. All the way to the back. Congratulations on getting your sandalwood. This designates you as the most promising ardent. Why, you might even make a gentry one day. Those with sandalwood may ride cabs and get into Central. Just passing through. So now that we've done that all once, we'll never have to do it again. The pinewood chops, if you just get 3 of them and stop, I believe they're expendable, and so you'll have to do it again. I see very well. This cab is, yeah, take me to Sinoble. Yep. Good deal. So pleased you could join me. Jules had a morsel for us. A light airship used by Dracula researchers is just up ahead. We'll take that and go through the service entrance. Let's make haste, shall we? Alright. Sounds good. We got a save spot over here. And we're gonna save here, and I think we'll end the video here. This is a double-sized video. I just felt like that whole section in there is quite a bit dry, and I didn't want to break to just come back to it and have a whole segment be just that. But now we're ready to invade the Dracula laboratory, and that will be pretty sweet. Go ahead and like and subscribe. You know, you could friend me like someone just did. I'm gonna go friend them back, and or approve their request or whatever. And then, you know, go ahead and hit the notification. I always like comments. Thanks Shaggy Dill for commenting, and yeah, any type of attention that my daughter's site can get, she'll appreciate it, and I will too. So I'll see you guys in the next video. This is StiltzkinKupo84 signing off for Cat and Fam Gamer TV.